Good day everyone. Today we were talking about my choosing artists in ancient time to Art Nouveau.
The Art Nouveau, it is an ornamental style of art that flourished between about 1890 and 1900s throughout Europe and the United States. The Art Nouveau is characterized by its use of a long sinuous organic line and was employed most often in architecture, interior design, jewelry, and glass design, posters, and illustration. It was a deliberate attempt to create a new style free of the imitative historicism that dominated much of 19th century and art design. About this time, the term art modern to describe the work of artist group Les Bing and in Paris by S. Bing, who named his gallery Art Nouveau. The art was called Style in Germany, Session Style in Australia, Style Floral in Liberty and Italy, and Modernismo in Spain.
The artist I chose is Émile Gallé. One of his famous work I chose is Basis Lamp Celebration of Spring on 1846 to 1904. His work was inspired by the nature and literature. He would collect and study plants and bugs in his free time for inspiration, pioneering experimental techniques in glass making that he later patented. Many of his work had floral motifs and poems sealed within, writing for the owner.
The bibliography of Émile Gallé.
Émile Gallé's background. He was born on May 4, 1846 and he died on September 23, 1904. Was a glassmaker, ceramist, and designer known as one of the most outstanding glass artists of the 19th century. He was also the pioneering artist of the Art Nouveau movement. Gallé was born in Nancy, France, in the home of fiancé and furniture manufacturer. The designer began to learn the art of thin-glazed pottery from the early age. As a young man, Gallé studied drawing, philosophy, and botany, and he later learned glassmaking at Missental. He joined his father's factory in Nancy, and in 1873, he began to produce fine pottery, jewelry, furniture, and his own glass studio. In 1874, Gallé took over his father's factory. His early work involved using clear glass decorated with enamel. He soon turned to using apache glass etched with plant motifs in 2 or more colors. In 1878, Gallé received international recognition for his very elaborate glass works at the Paris exhibition in France. This recognition launched him into success as a glass artist. At the Paris exhibition in 1889, his glass art became the icon of the Art Nouveau movement. Gallé introduced innovative patterns and features to his glass work, including air, bubbles, and metallic foils. Soon after, he revolutionized the glass industry by setting up a factory that mass-produced his art. He wrote a book on art that was published posthumously in 1908. In 1901, he formed the Art Nouveau movement in collaboration with Louis Mahorelli, Eugene Vallon, and others. His work was inspired by nature. He produced glass work that was clear. Gallé developed various techniques for the production of enamel glass and cut in incised flash glass. These techniques were enhanced by the transparency of the glass or by bright colors. He also made lamps and vases. Gallé's high-quality, less expensive art was referred to as industrial Gallé. Gallé glassware, made mainly by acid etching, was produced until 1936 when the factory closed. His work brings opportunity to embrace new life, new beginnings, and consider how we want to create our future, one day at a time over the rest of our life. Also, nature and literature stand for intellectual and spiritual.
that define the expression of human feelings, thoughts, and ideas.
Why I like Émile Gallé because he driving force behind the art movement and one other most outstanding design glass artist his time. His naturalistic design and innovative techniques greatly contribute to the development of art glassmaking and to the Art Nouveau style.
Spring is the time of joy where the gardens bloom with a beautiful burst of colorful flowers all over the place. It's one of the greatest wonders of nature. Everything looks vibrant and certainly can put one into good mood to enhance the effect of the season. It will be a very good idea to bring some this beauty of nature into our homes, make it cozy and special with this mind. Today we will explore some great and iconic ideas that involves decorating our adobe with the flowers. His work appeal to our lives and help us everyone to understand our world. It is an essential part of culture because it allows us to have a deeper understanding of our emotion. It also increases our self-awareness, new ideas, and experience.